What is going on, guys? Get123 here, back with another video, this time about a brand new game coming out that you guys have been asking me to talk about and to cover on my channel, and so I thought today would be the perfect opportunity. This is Spintires MudRunner. This video is going to be basically what you need to know about the game and also give you some of my thoughts about the game. But super quick, before we get into it, thank you to Cade Leopold, Super Mario Luigi Bros, and Jamie Marshall for your support on my last video. Thank you guys. So let's hop right into it. So as many of you guys probably already know, Spintires MudRunners is the sequel to the first game, Spintires, that came out a few years ago, but this time, Spintires MudRunner is not only coming to PC, but also Xbox One and PS4. Hallelujah! This was rumored for so long, and it is finally actually happening. So to all of you guys who don't have the option to play on PC, and you only have console, yes, you guys finally get to enjoy the game with the rest of us. What's also great is that not only PC, but Xbox One and PS4 will also support up to 4-player co-op, so you can play with your friends seamlessly. It's gonna be awesome. And so once again, we are back in the Russian wilderness, but there are a few changes from the first Spintires that's hopefully going to make this game really, really cool. So the developers of this game actually kind of describe it as Euro Truck Simulator meets BeamNG Drive. And so from that alone, I already like the sound of it. You know, it kind of harnesses the core elements of both games, kind of merges them into just this really cool, unique experience. And another thing the developers said is that in Spintires MudRunners, every tree, every stick, every plant in the environment has its own physics model. So it's totally an interactive environment with physics simulations happening all around you, which personally, I don't know about you guys, but I love physics simulators. I love realism. So to me, that is all great stuff. Also, this game is running on a physics engine that is built from the ground up by the developer. It's not running Unreal Engine or anything like that. It is a custom-built physics engine built specifically for Spintires. So as for the information, though, that I think you guys really care about, the release date, when is it? It is October 31st. So at the time of this video, it's a little over a month away, which isn't too bad. I think I can survive this wait, but I am super excited. In addition to that, though, there are going to be 13 new vehicles in the game, with a total of 19 vehicles. So by the sound of that, it sounds like there will be 6 returning vehicles, 13 new ones, and as far as game modes go, there's actually a new game mode called Challenge Mode with 9 new maps. Now, Challenge Mode, we don't know a ton about it, but basically it's going to spawn you in with a vehicle on a map with an objective. And it's your goal, or it is your job to complete that objective, and if you don't complete the objective, well, then I guess you simply fail. So Challenge Mode sounds really cool. But in addition to that, they're also bringing back the 5 original maps from Spintires 1, which I'm super happy about. But also on top of that, there is what they call a new sandbox map. So apparently the sandbox map is going to be just this huge map, but as far as sandbox goes, I don't know exactly what you'll be able to do. Does that imply that we can edit the map, or is it kind of like just a free roam thing? Can you teleport around the map? Like, you know, because it doesn't sound objective based if it's a sandbox map. So there's not a ton of information on it yet, but my best guess is that it's just going to be a really big map with no true one objective, but just lots of different things to do and lots of areas to explore. Also, this game is going to retail for $26.99. Now, there are ways to get that cheaper. If you already own Spintires 1, you're automatically going to have 50% deducted off of that $26.99. So just by owning Spintires 1, you're already having the cost down to about $13. On top of that, if you pre-order the game, you're going to get an additional 10% off. That's something like 60% off, lowers the cost of the game to somewhere around, I don't know, $11. Super, super affordable. It was a no-brainer for me, guys. I don't know about you, but for $11, I don't think you're going to find very many other games with the amount of playability that this has for that price. And one other thing that I should have mentioned sooner in this video, this game will support mods. I'm not sure how it's going to work on console. That part is not confirmed yet. Console might not support mods. It might, you know, it could be kind of like a Farming Simulator 17 type thing, or 15, whichever one it was, that consoles did support mods. But here's the thing. PC will definitely be supporting mods. Definitely vehicles, most likely maps. So, you know, if you want to get into the modding scene, PC is definitely the place that you want to be. In my opinion, mods are what make this game great. You know, they add so much playability, so many extra vehicles, not just Russian trucks, you know, it gives you a lot more options. So if you have the ability to get a PC, do it for the mods. If not, you know, we'll have to sit around and wait until we get some sort of info regarding consoles and mods. And so like I said, on top of all of that, this game is going to have updated graphics, an updated physics engine, new vehicles, new maps, so it's a pretty good upgrade, but that kind of brings us to our final topic, upgrade. You know, is this really Spintires 2, or is this more like Spintires 1.5? You know what I mean? There's a lot of people on the internet, I've seen a lot of fighting on both sides, where there's a lot of people upset. It's like, you know, they're finally coming out with a new Spintires game, and this is it? It looks like the same game with hardly any new vehicles. Like, there are some people disappointed, and they're saying, oh, and they want us to pay $27 for this. Here's what I have to say to those people. You know, if you already own Spintires 1 and you pre-order, you're paying something like $11, which is super cheap. So even if this is viewed as just like Spintires 1.5, or, you know, call it like almost a DLC update for Spintires, for $11, that's totally reasonable. And even for $26, let's say you don't own Spintires 1, for $26, you're still getting a really cool game. You're getting probably the most realistic mud driving simulator in existence. So I don't know. You know, I'm not one of those people who are upset about this. Would I have rather seen some more groundbreaking updates? Sure, but you know, that's not really what they're going for here. It looks as though what the developers really wanted to do here is to polish what already existed. They're not trying anything new here. They're just trying to improve what they know worked in their first game and just make it an overall better experience. So, what do you guys think? Tell me down in the comments below. Are you satisfied with how much they're adding to this game, or are you thinking to yourself like, this is kind of a letdown? Please let me know down in the comments below. Let's get some discussion going. I will be reading the comments. And so anyways, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this video. Please, if you enjoyed it, drop a like down below. It only takes half a second, and it helps me out a lot. And also, if you are new to the channel, subscribe, join the family. That is going to wrap it up for me. Please stay tuned for more videos in the future. I will see you next time.